Are your marketing and sales techniques attracting clients to you or repelling them from you? Hello, this is Davida Yemiakale on our first edition of the Smart Marketers podcast, where we share ideas, tips, strategies, and tactics for helping you to become a smart marketing pro. I'm glad to have you with me here today. I'm the founder of the Smart Marketers Academy, where we help women entrepreneurs who struggle with marketing their service-based businesses. We help them to get more clients, build more profitable businesses, and for those women who are ready to take up the challenge, we help them to build six-figure businesses. Now, to find out more about how we can help you start or grow your business, you can visit us at www.kingdom-wealth-creation.com. And that's www.kingdom-wealth-creation.com. Are you attracting clients or are you repelling them? Now, have you ever been in a marketing situation or a sales situation where your buying preferences were totally disregarded and you constantly had to keep the person selling to you out of your personal decision-making boundaries or space as they relentlessly tried to make a decision for you to buy what they considered to be their preferred service for you? Well, in today's podcast, in which I've titled, Are You Attracting Clients or Are You Repelling Them? I'll be sharing some thoughts on hard selling versus soft selling and what this might mean for your business. In the buying and selling interaction, especially when you're the one selling, it is to your business's advantage to view the potential buyer as the most important person in this relationship. Now, I won't say that they're the only important person because your needs are also important too. But when you're looking at trying to do business, it's important to put the other person's priorities and wants ahead of yours, and you'll soon see why. Now, the reason I've said this is that the business process does not necessarily begin with you. It begins with the needs of your target market. Now, business success, if you ask anyone who's successful in business success does not come from supplying what you want. You need to be able to connect with what people already want. Now, if what they want is what you want to supply, then you have a perfect match. So start with what they want and then try to look at what you have to offer and tailor your offer to their wants. Now, women are people of great sensitivity. I believe a lot of women entrepreneurs will do much better if they became more sensitive to the buyer's needs and, more importantly, to what they want. Now, I've had instances when an ambitious seller tried to motivate me to do business with them. The only problem I had with this was that I was already highly motivated about their service. I was already motivated to buy. I was already motivated to do business with them. But they didn't seem to be aware of this. They didn't seem to take any note of that. And I was eventually motivated out of the sale and out of doing business with them. So sensitivity to your buyer is quite important. You need to be able to read them like you're reading a book. Now, if your marketing strategy begins with you, you'll end up having to chase your clients to make a sale. And very often that's not a position I like to be in. If you begin with your client in mind, you'll end up attracting the right type of clients. So if you begin with what your client wants, you will create solutions tailored to what they want, and you'll market that solution, you'll raise awareness of that solution, and you'll end up attracting them to you, and they'd want to come and do business with you. Now, personally, when I come across aggressive salespeople, I become quite guarded. I tend to close up, I back off, and I don't appreciate my choices being made for me, because it's important for me to make the choice. That I need to choose what I'm buying, because I have to live with the consequences of my purchasing decision. And I'm pretty convinced that most people also feel the same. I'm pretty convinced that most people run the other way fast when they see an aggressive salesperson approaching. So what we don't want to do is to repel our clients. We don't want to repel the people who are willing to do business with us. What we need to do is to be able to attract them to us. So what must you do to attract clients to you? Now, if you've designed your marketing strategy's foundation right, you would have started with what the client wants. Now, having this perspective alone helps you to build a more stable business, a thriving one that is designed to attract more business to you. It also makes it easier for you to treat your potential client like you would like to be treated, not as a commodity, not chasing after them, but with dignity and respect. You'll be respecting their desires, you'll be respecting their wants, you'll be serving them what they want. What I liken it often is like going to a restaurant and placing my order. Maybe I'd want some salmon and some Irish potatoes, and I end up being served maybe fried rice, something totally different. And that's what we do most of the time as business people. We serve people what we want. We want to serve them a curry, whereas they want fish and chips. And we insist on them eating that curry. You might be able to get a person to eat that curry, but next time they see you coming, they'll probably run a mile. So what we want to do is find out what they want, take their orders, and then serve them what they want. So, business is not about trying to sell what you have just to everyone and anyone. It's about knowing the most pressing wants and aspiration of your target market. So you might want to make a note of these points. I'm going to go through 5 points that you need to make a note of. So I'm going to start again. It says, business is not about trying to sell what you have to just everyone and anyone. It's about, number 1, knowing the most pressing wants and aspiration of your target market. Number 2, creating a solution to meet the want or fulfill that aspiration. So the first thing you do is to find out what they want. And you could do this via interviews, by taking surveys, by asking questions via email. If you're part of a forum, you could put a poll up and ask these questions. So find out what their most pressing wants are, or what their aspirations are. And then the next thing is to create a solution using maybe the expertise that you have to create a solution to fulfill that need or aspiration. Now, the third thing you need to do now, once you've created your solution, is to raise awareness about your solution to that problem. So you need to know where your target market is. You need to know how to locate them. Then wherever they are, you raise awareness about your solution. You might educate them through your blog. You might have podcasts like this one. You can raise awareness about your solutions so that they know about them and they can decide to take the next step. Number 4 is to further engage with them. Now, once they're aware of your solutions, what they'll do next is to raise up their hands. They'd raise up their hands saying, yes, can I ask you a question? So you further engage with them when their hands are when their hand is raised to do business with you. So it's not like forcing your business down anyone who comes, but then you look at, okay, who's ready to do business with me? Their hands will be raised, and then, okay, I can see you. Okay, I will come over to you and we can start having this discussion. And the fifth step is to finally have the sales conversation with them and finally make the sale. So in focusing on what your potential client wants, your wants are inevitably met. Your wants to sell your product or to make money or whatever your desires are, maybe to meet the needs of a particular group of people. Your wants are also met as you meet their wants. I believe that any sales situation should be a win-win situation. In most cases, they may win. It may seem as if your client is winning. You're meeting their wants. You're serving them. They're like maybe a spoiled child. You're giving them everything they want. However, in the longer term, it turns around for you. You've sown into their lives. You've given them what they want. It's like a seed. And from that seed, there will be a harvest. So it will be a win-win situation because you'll end up getting what you want. If not in the short term, in the long run. Okay. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask me about, or if you'd have any questions you'd like me to address in our next podcast, please drop me a line. I can be contacted at thesmartmarketer at kingdomwealthcreation.com. So it's thesmartmarketer at kingdom-wealth-creation-.com. Sorry, it's at the smart marketers at kingdom-wealth-creation.com. For more resources and help for marketing your service-based business, getting more clients, making more profits, or starting a six-figure business, please visit us at www.kingdom-wealth-creation.com. I look forward to hearing from you.